We had landed in Pochinki, expecting a busy start, maybe some fast-paced chaos, but the whole town felt abandoned. Not a single footstep, not a single sound except our own. Until the blue wall crept in and gave us a very real reminder that the clock was ticking. We scrambled toward the car and tried to head for the safe zone. Despite my poor steering, we made it to the zone and stopped at a small cabin where I jumped out to loot. But then shots rang out, snapping us straight back to reality. And we moved toward the source of the gunfire together. She moved fast, took the lead, and spotted him first. Opened fire without hesitation. But just as I lined up the shot, I heard a loud pop, friendly fire from my own gun. If I missed my next shot, game over. But I didn't miss. We were still in the fight. I revived her as fast as I could, and once she was back on her feet, she brought the car around, grinning. "This one looks kind of furious," she said, laughing. And to be honest, it really did. After everything that happened, I had a feeling this car might become part of the story. Soon out in the open, just like that, the furry car became our new teammate. A few minutes later, I spotted a guy hiding by a tree. I tried to hit him. Missed. Didn't matter though. She jumped from the car and took him out in one clean burst, like snapping fingers. We kept following the zone, driving cautiously this time. I saw another player. This time, I didn't miss. That's when the plan changed. I began driving along the edge of the zone at full speed, circling the area, keeping us mobile. And then we saw him, one guy crouched behind a tree. As we turned around, we realized there were actually two players in a firefight. I drifted right over the second. The first guy on the hill was watching the whole thing. Not for long though. We were down to the last 10. We pushed toward the city as the zone tightened, feeling confident, maybe a bit too confident. Shots cracked from somewhere nearby. I spotted the shooter and swerved hard, and suddenly the furry was smoking. Not in a good way. Somehow with my driving, we still managed to avoid getting knocked. But it was time to say goodbye to our car. We left her behind and moved on foot into the town. We searched buildings, made way too much noise, jumped around like we owned the place. And honestly, we had no real plan. 5 players were left, and we still had no clue where they were. The zone moved again, this time outside the city. So we ran out loud, full sprint, and somehow made it to the next safe zone without taking a single bullet. We pushed all the way to the center and found a rock to hide behind. Finally some decent cover. Then came the silence, the kind that makes you stop breathing for a second. The zone was closing again, but we were in the right spot and we weren't moving. Still no signs of the last player. No footsteps, no gunfire, nothing. Until I saw him. He tried to shift positions. Bad idea. And just like that, it was over. A match where everything just clicked. Well, most of it. A bit of panic, a bit of chaos, but still under control. Got tips or tricks? We'd love to hear them. Drop a comment and help us get better. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us for the ride. We're the couple, 2 noobs, 1 journey, and we're glad you're here.